What is good, Ninja? OG over here from Player Essence, and welcome to the PE Nintendo Switch and Gaming News video. Today, we've got some amazing information for you guys, so let's go ahead and get right into it. Super Mario Odyssey is off to an excellent start in France, selling over 115,000 units in its debut weekend. So, Super Mario Odyssey sold about 115,000 units at the launch in France, without counting the units bundled with the consoles. The debut is bigger than The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild, which opened up at a really impressive 97,000 units in the same week on the Nintendo Switch launch. Now, the previous 3D Mario game, Super Mario 3D World, sold 80,000 units in France for the whole 2013, and it was released in November 2013, so right there in the hype as far as the holiday period goes. So Super Mario Odyssey is doing quite better. What we do know about the Nintendo Switch sales as far as France goes is that it's over 400,000 units, and that doesn't even include the bundles as far as Super Mario Odyssey and all the sales that come with Super Mario Odyssey. So Super Mario Odyssey is off to an amazing start in France. 115,000 units sold. That's really good, and I'm guessing that they're not including digital sales. I'm not sure if that's including that or not as far as eShop goes, but either way, 115,000 plus, over 400,000 systems sold, and I'm pretty sure that's going to be more than that because of the launch of Super Mario Odyssey. And it's just great to see as far as France, Europe in general, kind of embracing the Nintendo Switch more than they've embraced systems before in the past. The 3DS has done well, the Wii U did not do so well, but the fact that the Nintendo Switch is pretty much outperforming both of those systems, that's exactly what you want to see. This is getting near the level of the Nintendo Wii. As long as the stock gets replenished there, I'm pretty sure Nintendo's going to be right on track. And especially if they can keep this pace up, which they're doing a very good job of, and you're going to see later in this video, third-party sales are also coming along as well. A lot of developers have said, okay, we made a mistake, probably should have put out more as far as resources go, but a lot of them are rectifying that mistake. We're seeing great sales numbers from across the board when it comes to Nintendo's first-party software, Super Mario Odyssey here, The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild, even smaller titles like Blaster Master Zero and Fast RMX on the Nintendo Switch as well. So what do you guys think about Super Mario Odyssey as far as it selling so well in France? I'm super psyched and excited about that, because the more sales that we get, the more system sales and everything, the more third-party support, the more money that goes back into the development of games, the more content we get as gamers. That's something that's pretty much been known for a while now, and it's interesting just to see it actually play out with Nintendo Switch selling so well and games doing so well and developers and publishers coming out and letting us know about the information. So I'm really happy about all of that, and let's continue, man. Keep it going. Buy those Nintendo Switch games that are good. Got a lot of cool stuff coming out in November as well to go along with Super Mario Odyssey when you're finished getting all those moons. So what do you guys think about these sales as far as Super Mario Odyssey off to a fantastic start in France, over 115,000 units? I'd love to hear your thoughts in the comment section below. Alright, and moving on to the next article here, Fire Emblem Warriors version 1.2 update will launch on November 16th. So really exciting for Fire Emblem Warriors fans. So we've got a brand new history map, new weapon attribute, and more. So the version 1.2 update for Fire Emblem Warriors will launch on November 16th. Koei Tecmo has announced it will add a new history map, weapon attribute, and more. Now here's the full list of changes. We have a history map hero contest. This adds the new history map hero contest where Rowan and Liana battle against various heroes in an arena setting. Then there's also the weapon attribute Armor Piercer Blow, and that adds a new weapon attribute Armor Piercer Blow. The enemy hit by a weapon with this attribute will enter a armor break state that lowers their defense and resistance. However, if you are hit by the enemy with a strong attack, you will enter the armor break state yourself. There's also Disrobe. When Rowan and Liana enter an armor break state, their character models will change as to destroy the equipment they are wearing. It was pretty cool. It kind of reminds me of like Soul Calibur or something. Then there's also new costumes. The Gold Prince costume has been added for Rowan, and the Gold Princess costume has been added for Liana. Those look really cool as well. Plus there's some other changes as well. Support for the free downloadable content English voice pack available via the Nintendo eShop. New blessings have been added to the temple. Bulk sale of weapons added. That's actually really good. I really want that feature. And also bug fixes as well. Plus there's some new screenshots Fire Emblem Warriors is available for the Nintendo Switch and new Nintendo 3DS, and Koei Tecmo has been pleased so far with the results as far as sales go in Japan. We're still waiting on the sales results for North America and in Europe, but overall, I'm having a blast with the game as well. Still haven't beat it yet, but I've beaten a big portion of the game, pretty much on all the difficulties. Still going through myself, having a lot of fun playing the game, and I'll definitely get back to it. And this stuff is great. I love to see continued support, some bug fixes, some optimization is good as well. Adding all of this content here for free, new maps, even new systems as far as how things work with armor piercing and breaking and all that. That is so cool. And that's one of the great things about Koei Tecmo's support for the Warriors platform games on Nintendo systems. Hyrule Warriors got a lot of support post-launch, and Fire Emblem Warriors is no different because it's getting quite a bit of support post-launch with the voice pack. They've also had an update to already fix a couple things right there on launch. Plus, they have this update right here adding in this cool content as well. So, really excited about this. I'm ready to kind of get back into Fire Emblem Warriors once I'm done with Super Mario Odyssey. Have a little bit of a break before Doom comes out, so I'm definitely going to be playing some more Fire Emblem Warriors before then. So, what do you guys think about Fire Emblem Warriors as far as this update goes? You guys still playing, enjoying it? Will you be picking it up later this year or sometime next year or at some point at all? Let me know in the comment section below. Alright, and moving into the last article here. Dragon Ball Xenoverse 2 ships 400,000 copies on the Nintendo Switch worldwide. So like most companies as of late, Bandai Namco has been reporting its latest financial results, and the company has provided a nice update for Dragon Ball Xenoverse 2 on the Nintendo Switch. By September 30th, the game has shipped over 300,000 copies on the Nintendo Switch worldwide. Bandai Namco says that the number has increased to 400,000 units overall. So just to give you guys a little bit of insight on this one, so when Bandai Namco ships it to the retailers to sell it, they've sold their copy there, they make their money. So it's over 400,000 copies as far as it shipped out to retailers. It's probably going to sell through that during the holiday season, if not already done so. So we're looking at 500,000 copies plus probably by the end of the year once the holiday sales are all wrapped up. That is absolutely phenomenal for a game that literally just launched this September. The fact that it's already shipped 400,000 copies for a game that launched in September and it was undershipped because Bandai Namco didn't have too much confidence that the game was going to sell a lot shows you something about being able to play the game portably. And from what I understand, based on going off a couple of things here and there, that might be around the total of the Xbox One version of Dragon Ball Xenoverse 2. Not near the PlayStation 4 because that version did better in Japan and overall the install base is higher. But the fact that the Nintendo Switch version is anywhere near, and I'm pretty sure it might have surpassed it, maybe by the end of the year, could surpass the Xbox One version in sales, goes to show you something about these type of games, what Bandai Namco was investing in, and how their change of response based on what they've said, because this is basically it. Yesterday we got the news that Bandai Namco said, you know what, it's a shame, we probably should have supported the system maybe a little bit more as far as some of our newer games and all of that, and get the resources ready. Well, this is the reason why, and they're seeing how much bigger sales are in Japan for their games with this type of portable device that you can play these high quality HD games on. It's something completely different than Japan or pretty much anyone has ever gotten before when it comes to a Nintendo system. So that's the reason why they're doing this. And they haven't talked about Pokken Tournament sales, but I bet Pokken Tournament is probably higher than this because I know Pokken Tournament sold better in Japan, and I know Pokken Tournament sold better here in America as well as far as the re-release of the games. That's probably even higher for them. So they're seeing big sales across the board when it comes to their games. So that's the reason why they're pretty much changing. They pretty much changed up everything. So expect to see Dragon Ball FighterZ, which I talked about yesterday, but why would this not happen at this point? I mean, I think it was already going to, but expect to have an announcement for that game. Maybe next year, maybe it's at the end of this year, who knows when they'll actually do it. But looking at these sales here, it's pretty obvious Nintendo fans want Dragon Ball Z, and I think that we're going to be getting Dragon Ball FighterZ because of the sales here, because of what the Nintendo Switch is doing, the rapid sales of the system. It's pretty obvious at this point. But what do you guys think about Dragon Ball Xenoverse 2 sales? And shout outs one more time to Koloko. Make sure you check out his channel. He hooked me up with a copy of the game, and I've been playing it. It's absolutely phenomenal. So if you want to check it out, make sure you do so. It's a really good game, especially if you're into Dragon Ball Z at all. Like, it's a really fun game, RPG elements, a lot of cool stuff about it, and there is more content than you can even imagine. There is so much content in this game. You'll be playing it for hours upon hours upon hours. So if you want something that's going to last for a while, Dragon Ball Xenoverse 2 is definitely that type of game. So what do you guys think about these sales here in addition to Bandai Namco's changed outlook when it comes to Nintendo Switch, as far as what they're planning on doing, 3 new exclusives in 2018 in addition to ports as well. I would love to hear you guys' thoughts in the comment section below. Alright Ninja, that wraps it up for this video here. Go ahead and check out the links in the description below. We've got Facebook, we've got Twitter. Go ahead and give us a like and a follow on our social media. Really helps the channel out in addition to spreading our content across the internet. Also, make sure you check out our Patreon and YouTube Live sponsorship page and consider supporting Player Essence. When you do so, it gets you entered in to win prizes, plus we have live stream tournaments and Discord voice chat, plus so much more. So check out the links in the description below and consider supporting Player Essence right here on YouTube. Also, make sure you hit that like button if you did like this video. Lets me know you guys want more content like this going forward in the future. And subscribe to Player Essence for the latest RPG, Japanese, and Nintendo gaming news. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll catch you in the gym for the next video. Peace.